defend Lulu forever?
Hope it's okay if I drop by.
What exactly do you think you can do that the cops can't?
I'm so sorry about all of this.
I want my face to be the last face that he sees.
You deal with it now, or you lose in court.
General Hospital latest update, Ava and Sonny strike a custody deal, but Christina is furious. Meanwhile, Jen Sidwell ambushes ex-wife Natalia, Sasha learns she's being investigated, and Cody loses his pants in a daring rooftop escape. Lulu's outburst at deception jeopardizes a major deal, and Alexis urges Jason to let the cops handle Cyrus. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day after watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ava and Sonny come to an agreement, plus, Jen Sidwell's connection to Natalia is revealed. Today on General Hospital, Alexis meets with Jason to discuss Cyrus, Eileen has a warning for Sasha, and Cody loses his pants to save himself and Molly. Ava and Sonny make a deal. At Ava's place, she and Rick are making out when Sonny bangs on the door and tells her to open up. Rick says Sonny can't know about them, and Sonny keeps yelling that he won't leave until Ava opens up. Ava lets Sonny in after she and Rick compose themselves and make it appear they were working. Sonny explains he's here to make Ava an offer concerning Avery. Rick thinks listening to Sonny is a mistake, but she wants to hear what Sonny has to say. Sonny wants to go back to the original agreement of shared custody, but their fighting has to end today. Rick thinks Sonny is running scared, so Ava needs to send Sonny packing and take him to court. Ava says she appreciates Sonny's offer, but he's already trampled all over their agreement. Rick and Sonny argue and throw accusations at one another. Sonny tells Ava this isn't about him, Rick, or Ava, it's about Avery. He tells Ava that if she loves Avery, then she'll act in her best interest. Sonny says Avery can sense their animosity and even asked him why her parents can't stay in the same room. He feels a long court battle will make things worse. Rick asks if this is about protecting Christina, but Sonny says it's about protecting all his kids. Sonny offers Ava a 60/40th split, but she gets him to agree to 50/50ths. He says Diane will draw up the paperwork and leaves. Rick can't believe Ava took the deal. Ava feels Rick just wants to stick it to his brother, but he swears he never would have jeopardized her access to her daughter. Ava says for the first time Sonny admitted Avery needs her, and she knows Avery needs her father. She notes that for so long, she just wanted to hurt Sonny. And whatever Christina believes about her, she doesn't want her to have to get on the stand and relive her accident. He says she's much more generous than people give her credit for. Rick decides to go to his office and wait for Diane's paperwork to arrive. Ava suggests he doesn't have to go just yet, and they passionately kiss. Dogs, ticks, and underpants. At the hospital, Sasha holds Mavis and says she's sorry and that she never wanted this to happen. Elaine appears with Isaiah, and she is in a neck brace. Sasha is glad to see she's okay, and says Mavis is okay too, just a bit frightened. Elaine asks Sasha to stay with Mavis while she goes to get her prescription, and Sasha says she will. Later, Elaine returns, and doesn't know how she'll take care of Mavis with such a stiff neck and back, as the dog has to go out several times a day. Sasha offers to take care of Mavis while she recuperates. Elaine is touched and says it's time they are honest with one another. Elaine admits she's a PI and was hired to look into her. Sasha acts shocked. Elaine says she can't say who hired her, but someone is after her, so watch her back. In an exam room, Lucas checks on Sidwell, who came in after a nasty tick bite he got on his estate. Lucas is surprised to learn he lives at Windmere, and reveals he lived there off and on as a child. Lucas discharges Sidwell, and Sidwell asks how he came to live at Windmere as he thought the Cassidines owned it. Lucas explains his mother was married to a Cassidine for a while. Lucas recalls the place creeped him out as a kid. Sidwell is giving it a new look with the help of the Jerome Gallery. Lucas laughs it's a small world, as Ava is his aunt. Sidwell thanks Lucas for his help and leaves. Lucas and Isaiah head out together after their shifts and compare their patients. They chat a bit outside the hospital. When Isaiah learns Lucas tended to Sidwell, he warns him of who Sidwell is and that he's not a good man. On the hospital roof, Cody can't believe they are trapped up here for papers Molly shouldn't have. Molly tells him it's Sam's autopsy, not just any papers. She doesn't want to look at it, but she needs to find the person who did this to Sam. Cody asks what she thinks she can do that the cops and everyone else can't. Molly admits nothing, and Sam was the PI and all she's done is risk her job and possibly cause them to freeze to death. She doesn't know what made her think this was a good idea. Cody says when you lose someone you love, there is no seeing things clearly, and she's being too hard on herself. She thanks him for trying to make her feel better. He says it's human to want answers, and he would have done the same thing if he were him. She loses it and lashes out that doesn't make her feel better, as she has a moral code while he doesn't. Cody's had enough of this and takes off his pants, telling Molly to relax as he has long johns on. He sees people down below and throws his pants at them. The pants fall right between Isaiah and Lucas, and they look up and see Molly and Cody waving and screaming for help. They head up to rescue Cody and Molly. Molly can't believe she's going to say this, but thanks Cody for taking off his pants. Lulu's bad performance. At Deception, Brooklyn vents to Maxie that Lulu is late again, and they have a big meeting today. When Maxie makes excuses, Brooklyn says Maxie needs to stop defending Lulu's poor performance. Lucy and Natalia arrive for their meeting, and Lucy claims to have solved all their problems getting access to a specific mineral they need for one of their creams. Christina won't let go. Lulu drops by Charlie's and tells Christina the place looks fantastic. Christina says it's good to see Lulu. Lulu says she wouldn't have come by sooner, but she had to work up the nerve to say how sorry she is about Sam, who saved her life. She says she prays for Sam every day and sees her as this badass guardian angel looking down and protecting those she loves. Christina says what Sam did for Lulu is separate from what happened to her. Lulu struggles to reconcile that, and she sees the hurt in so many people because of the loss of Sam. Lulu says she was glad Dante had Sam, and she heard their story was pretty epic. Christina says it was, and she could share it with her, but she doesn't want to cause her any more pain. Lulu feels she needs to know to understand what everyone lost, and Dante can barely say her name around him. Christina and Lulu sit down, and Christina tells Lulu they found one another when both were alone and hurting, and it took them a while to figure things out. Lulu's phone dings and she realizes she's late for a meeting and has to run. Later, Sonny arrives and tells Christina about the deal he's made with Ava, which means she won't have to testify. Christina isn't pleased and never thought she'd see her father take the easy way out. Sonny says he's doing this for Avery, as she needs her mother and father just like Christina and Donna do. Christina argues the difference is that Ava is not a good mom. Sonny knows she doesn't understand his decision, but he hopes one day she will figure out why he did it. Sonny walks out, and Christina looks at the photos of her in Ava's suite before her fall. Back at Deception, Jen Sidwell arrives, and Lucy introduces him to the others. Lulu has arrived by this point, and is stunned to meet Jens, who is familiar with her brother Lucky. Jens reveals he's also met Lulu's mother, and Lucky certainly lives up to his name. Jens doesn't want to cause discord between them. He says he'll leave them to discuss his offer and wait for Lucy's call. Jens leaves, and Brooklyn and Lucy lash out at Lulu for ruining a chance to make a deal with the guy who could throw them a lifeline. Maxie says she wants to know more about this guy before they get into bed with him and what Lulu has to say. Lucy decides to rush off after Jens, and Brooklyn rolls her eyes. Alexis knows she's judged him for years, but now she wants retribution for all the people who loved Sam. She wants vengeance so badly that she can taste it. If she didn't have to think of the consequences, she'd hand him the gun to do it. However, what they want doesn't matter, it's what Sam wants is what matters. Sam would want Danny to heal, and he'll never be able to do that if Jason kills Cyrus. She says Danny will feel responsible for Cyrus' death for the rest of his life if his father kills him. She knows he'll hate this, but he has to leave Cyrus to the police. Today's next update, Sidwell ambushes ex-wife Natalia, Ava and Sonny's custody deal enrages Christina. General Hospital spoilers recap for Friday, February 14th, reveals that Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, ambushed his ex-wife, Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue, while Ava Jerome, Maura West, and Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, custody deal enraged Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey. At Ava's place, she pulled away from her kiss with Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, and composed herself before letting Sonny in. Sonny pushed Ava to agree to shared custody by warning that she'd lose in court. Rick didn't think Ava should strike a deal, but she ultimately agreed to a 50-50 shared custody split for Avery Corinthos, Ava and Grace Scarella, sake. At Charlie's pub, Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, showed up and expressed how sorry she was for the pain Christina's family was going through after the loss of Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco. Although Lulu still had some guilt over Sam's demise, Christina didn't blame her and appreciated Lulu's comments about Sam being a badass guardian angel now. Later, Sonny paid Christina a visit and gave her updates on his decision to share custody with Ava. Furious Christina didn't get why Sonny was backing down, but he made it clear that it was about Avery and hoped his daughter would understand someday. Once Sonny took off, Christina looked at a pic of Ava grabbing her shoulder just before her hotel window tumble. At the PCPD, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, claimed she was there as Jason Morgan's, Steve Burton, lawyer, but the conversation took a personal turn once they were alone in the interrogation room. Alexis admitted she wanted Cyrus Renaud, Jeff Kober, deceased as well, and said she wanted her face to be the last one he ever saw. However, Alexis warned about the consequences and made it clear that the police had to deal with Cyrus. Danny Morgan, Asher Antonazin, would feel guilty if Jason took Cyrus out, so Alexis pushed him to let the cops handle it. After Lucas Jonas, Van Hansis, treated Sidwell for a tick bite and learned he was living at Windmere, he took a break outside GH with Isaiah Gannon, saw Andy Wilson. Isaiah heard about Sidwell being Lucas' patient and sounded the alarm about him. Up on the rooftop, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, admitted to stealing Sam's autopsy report, but she ultimately knew she couldn't really do anything more than the cops. Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, tried to offer support, but he still managed to bicker with Molly as they waited for someone to unlock the door. Cody finally took his pants off since he had long johns on underneath. Once Cody sent his pants sailing down to Lucas and Isaiah below, they came to Molly and Cody's rescue on the roof. In the end, Molly thanked Cody for taking off his pants. As for Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, she held Mavis the dog and wrestled with guilt as she awaited news on Elaine Smith's, Judy Kane, condition. Elaine appeared in a neck brace following her accident while chasing after Mavis. Since Elaine would have trouble caring for Mavis in the state, Sasha volunteered to help with the pup in the meantime. Elaine ultimately decided to get honest and confessed she was a private investigator hired to look into Sasha. Although Elaine had to protect the name of the person behind this investigation, she warned Sasha to watch her back. At Deception, Lucy Coe, Lynn Herring, brought Sidwell in since he could help supply a mineral they needed for one of their creams. Lulu flipped out since Sidwell was the man who held Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, captive. Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, and Lucy weren't happy about the scene Lulu caused, but Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, wanted to know more about Sidwell before they let him get involved in their business. After Sidwell left the Deception ladies to sort all this out, he had a tense encounter with Natalia in the parking lot. Sidwell deduced that Natalia hadn't told the gang at Deception that she used to be married to him. General Hospital spoilers say Natalia and Sidwell's connection could bring some danger, so stick with us for more predictions on all the erupting drama. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.